Hey YouTube, I'm here to show you the end of week 22 update. This time I'm only going to show you tomatoes and peppers because there's so much going on in our garden that I'm not going to show you the whole thing because you can't condense it all into one 15-minute video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the tomatoes and peppers and then take a couple shots of the garden so you can see the whole thing. Alright, so I'm going to start with the patio garden first, and these are the bell peppers that put out amazing amounts of peppers. They're huge, they're big, and they're doing really nice, so that's good. I'm going to move on to these tomatoes over here. This yellow pear tomato. It's got a couple tomatoes on there. It did have one ripe one the other day, and we picked it, and Luke said it was delicious, so that's good. This is the Sweet 100, and Luke's growing it up a trellis. He wants to get it all the way up to the top there. Got lots of tomatoes on this thing. They come out in bunches. It's pretty cool, like a line of tomatoes. So now I'm going to move on to around behind the garage. Here's the Mr. Stripey tomato. He's got a couple tomatoes on him. A couple weird deformed ones. It looks like 3 tomatoes came together into one, maybe 4. Here's another big guy right there. We got these little suckers right here. They were suckers from, I honestly don't know because we didn't label them, but we'll find out. Here's some more bell peppers. It's the same variety of the stuff that's up front over there that I just showed you. So lots of big peppers. I honestly didn't think these things would produce, so I'm going to go on over and show you those guys over there. Alright, so here we have the Rutgers black cherry tomato and white cherry tomato and the patio tomato. I'll start with this guy. He's got a lot of tomatoes on him, and that's doing very nice. There's one in there, a little one. This is a white cherry tomato. Got a nice big clump of tomatoes right there. I'm going to have some nice looking tomatoes. Here's some black cherry tomatoes. Those are going to turn color like they already are. They're going to turn to a nice deep red color. Resemblance of like kind of a black cherry, obviously. Here's a Rutgers. This one's got a nice big old tomato on it. It's doing really great. So that's it for the patio garden. Now I'm going to move on to the back and show you what's growing on back there. Okay, so the first thing you see as I'm moving my way back there are these ginormous tomato plants. They're all indeterminate, so they're all going to get huge. Actually, this one, that really tall one's bigger than Luke, and he's about 6'4". So we're going to have some pretty large tomatoes. Here's a mix of different kinds. There's cherry tomatoes, McDonald's Delight tomatoes, A55, pink brandywine, which that one's got this big pink brandywine's got some nice tomatoes on them. There's a lot of tomatoes, so it's cool when you look inside this thing. You see tons of tomatoes. I'll move my way back here and show you more tomatoes. Kind of like a big old bush of tomatoes. There's also one really cool thing that I'd like to show you guys. Luke's McDonald's Delight that he got from Burger King is actually producing fruit. We didn't think this would happen, so we might be able to develop our own new species and name it what we want. Moving on over here, we got the big old pepper bush bed thing. These are all bell peppers. They're all producing. They're all about, that size. Maybe a little bigger. Right there. They're getting pretty big. There's color mix. There's regular green bells. Just a mix of different kinds of bell peppers. There's pepperoncini peppers back here. If I can get into this big mess of peppers here. There's some pepperoncini. And we have some jalapenos growing over here. Look at this little guy right there. And there are quite a few bigger ones. They're all mild and hot, so I love jalapenos personally, so that's great. Now over there you see the pepper bed. I'm sorry. I meant tomato bed. You can also see these massive wooden sticks. I don't like them, but it's cheaper than tomato cages. They were less than $1 each. They're about 8 feet tall, so when the tomatoes, because they're all indeterminate, hopefully Luke wants to grow them up these sticks, so he thinks they're going to be really nice, so we'll see. But anyways, we've got some more McDonald's Delights, A55, pink brandywine, fantastic tomatoes. It's got a nice little tomato on it. Super Marmon, Roma. A lot of these don't have tomatoes on them yet. They have flowers. So, and we have the Practice Cherry. Still the greenest tomato I've ever seen. Now I'm going to move on here. If you notice one thing, the broccoli is not here anymore, and these are all peppers. We went to well, not me, but Luke went to a local greenhouse around here, and he picked up some peppers. He picked up 100 peppers for less than $10. They're having 70% off sale, and he got a flat of 48 for $3.50. It's pretty nice. These are all Anaheim chili peppers. We got a few peppers growing on there, just little guys. But hey, it's a new variety. We don't have it, so I figured why not? Let's try it. I'll move on to the end of this bed. I've got the sweet banana peppers and the cayenne peppers. You can see the cayenne peppers, all the curly cute looking things there. Those are cayenne peppers. And there's the sweet banana peppers. So those would be pretty cool. Those are from our farmer's market as well. So now I'll walk my way. I'm sorry, someone's using a blower thing, leaf blower, so excuse the noise, but these are more peppers. These are Bulgarian peppers all the way down this row. We have a lot. There's some right there. And there are also some Super Marmon tomatoes left over from the teacher giveaway that we had about a month ago. I'm really sorry about the leaf blower. That person's always leaf blowing off their yard. It's very weird. This right here is the Jetstar tomato. It's a very heavy tomato. These are the two lemon boys. We got some tomatoes on them right there. And this little guy here, this is the Bonnie Best. We honestly don't know what's going on with it. One day it was great. Next day it looks like it's dying. We're watering it. They're getting the natural fertilizers and everything. I don't know what's going on. It even had a fruit on there. So if you guys could help me out, that'd be great. These three guys right here, these are all red chili peppers. Right there growing. The rest are all hot banana peppers. Those are all banana peppers down there. And of course we have the rest of the Super Marmon tomatoes. So I'm going to make my way back to the way back garden called the Joy Garden back there, and I'll show you the rest of what we got. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to wait for leaf blower man to quit blowing off his yard. Anyway, here are some more pepper plants. These are Pinot Noir peppers. They get to be purple or like a deep berry red or burgundy kind of color, and you can see they're already turning. We actually have already picked some of these peppers. We had a lot, and they're all purple. They taste good. They're kind of like a cross between a bell pepper and a sweet banana pepper. It's a different taste, but it's very good. So we got some reds there. We got two more of these plants. There's a couple purple on this one and reds on that one. So this whole row, up until about, oh, you can see my shadow, I'm sorry. Up until about this plant, these are all red chili peppers. So you can see there's nice chili peppers growing. So we got a lot of hot varieties. And I'm pretty sure it's because people that probably don't want the hot varieties, they wanted the bell peppers. But we got some hot banana peppers there as well. These are all tomatoes. These are all from the suckers that we cut off. Like the Bonnie Best, Beefsteak, Jetstar, Rutgers, and a Mr. Stripey. None of them have tomatoes. They are growing flowers. So that's doing good. And here's another big old tomato, the ones we got from the farmer's market a couple weeks ago. You can see the cluster of tomatoes in this supersonic one. It's doing nice. And this is the champion tomato, but it's not looking so much like a champion. It's wilting. We don't know why. We're, like I said with the other one, the Bonnie Best back there, we're watering it. We're doing everything we can. Everything else is green like that, but we're getting this. Same thing with this guy right here, the Jetstar. It's dying too. It put out fruit and now it's dying. We don't know why, and it's not coming back. That one kind of is. The champion kind of is. Jetstar's not. There's a problem. And the last one we got here is another Bonnie Best. So at least we got one that's putting out fruit and looking pretty good. Nice tomatoes. So that's it for the end of week 22 update. I tried to make this video as short as I could. I didn't want to make another 15-minute one. I just want to show you what's going on with the stuff that's growing the most. So I'm going to take a couple pictures for you. I'm going to show you exactly what's going on in the garden. And thank you for watching. Just remember, after you watch our videos, if you like them, just rate, comment, subscribe to us so we can achieve our goal of becoming a YouTube partner. Thanks so much, guys. See ya. Bye.